got a lot going on tonight, but I thought I would show you a quick technique that I found on YouTube from a crafter who has a site on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. But I included his link below. It's Kens Kreations. And it was a real quick tutorial on how to create something like this. So I thought I would show all of you how to do it. So it's called knockout lettering. So let's get started. You'll hear my Cricut going. I'm making Valentines for my 9-year-old son, and I made a whole bunch for my grandson's classroom and my daughter's classroom. So got a lot going on right now. So sorry about all the background noise. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and select a font or some lettering. I'm going to just simply type in the word football. Capital letters just seem to work better with this technique, so I'm going to stick with capital letters. The font that I used is called Impact, and it seems to have a really nice thickness to the letters, and I just really like the look of it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and ungroup my letters, and then I'm just going to get them closer together where they're almost touching, but I still need to, be able to differentiate that they're, each letter. I don't want to get them so close that when I weld them, you can't even tell what the letters are. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I like the little bit of twisting them and turning them a little bit just to give it some different visual appeal. Get that done there. I thought this would make a really good title for both of my son's football pages. So that's why I went with this. Okay, so it looks pretty good. It was pretty fast. I might move this up just a little. It's up a little too. Okay, and I'm going to highlight it all again, and then I'm going to go ahead and weld it. All right, so now that it's welded, I'm going to pick my image that I'd like to use. But first, I'm going to stretch this just a little bit so I have a big enough title that I can put my image in it. So go into image, type in the word football, go down and pick the one I want, insert it, and then I'm going to, look how much space is in between the T and the B. It's not going to work as well if you have that much space. So I need to not have that much space. So let me see if I can back it up a little bit so I can bring the T and the B a little closer together. I'll straighten it up a little bit. Maybe that'll help bring this B this way. All right, so that helps a lot, I think. When they're too far apart, you kind of lose the effect. So let's see how this goes. All right, oops, that's not as good. Again, you want to make sure that they look like letters, so that's why I'm trying to get them close, but not too close. That's better. Okay, so now I'm going to weld. Go get my image, my football. There's the one I want. I'm going to stretch the title and make it a little taller too. I'm going to unlock my proportion button and then stretch it out. Okay. I'll lock it back up just in case. All right, so now I'm going to take my image and I'm going to stretch that, keeping it on top of my text, and then get it to where I like it to make the image. All right, so now the football has more than one layer, and you can only slice, because we're going to slice everything here, you can only slice single layers. So the first thing I need to do is ungroup. So I'm going to ungroup my football and move the top layer out of the way. Then all I'm going to do is select my image and then hit my shift key and select it all. And then I'm going to slice. So if you notice up here, you'll see the top layer, which you want to keep, and then the second layer, which you don't want. I'm just going to hide it. All right, and then I'm going to bring this layer down and take this layer out by deleting it. Now, here's my football, and I like the laces and everything in it, so I want to put that back in my title. So I'm just going to simply slice that again. So I'm going to select, oops, I have to move it down just a little bit. Line it back up pretty carefully. I got that. I'm going to select the whole thing and I'm going to slice. So that way, this brown part of my football is what's going to go up into my knockout picture. And I'm just real careful about lining it up. There we go. And let's get the rest of this stuff out of the way. And I'm going to select all. And then I'm going to move this down a little bit so you can all see it a little better. But that's really all that's to it. Now my football title is there with the knockout image of the football, which I think will be a really cute title page for a scrapbook page, or you know, just any little thing that you make. For iron-on, I'm not sure. I think you could use it for iron-on, but there's probably a different way to do that. But since mainly I'm just going to be using it for my scrapbook pages, this is perfect. So nice and sweet, and or short and sweet, and real easy to do. So I hope you like this video. If you found it helpful, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And don't forget to join my Facebook group. That's the group is Cricut Design Space Scrapbooking Layouts. And the link for that is down in the comments also, along with my Pinterest page. So hope you all have a good night. Thanks for watching.